Dear friends, looking at the sculpture, you know two things. The label is given, they are Gandharvas. Gandharvas were celestial beings and they usually were associated with music, dances, etc. and present in the Indra Darbar. Now, here what you are seeing are one male and female. They are labeled as the musicians, Gandharvas. Now, let us go into the iconographic details of them. They were master of music and sound. They usually chant Samaganga, or you can call Samagana as Samaveda also. They were messengers between gods and human. So whatever we want to convey to the gods, they were messengers for that, especially concerning love, desire, and frequently linked with apsaras. They form divine couple who perform in heaven. So let us go into the iconographic detail. It is something like a ideal symbol how a pair should be. It is a representation of love, affection, and you can make it out with their body language also. Now they were always busy with the music. They are always depicted as youthful, graceful figures with instruments, sometime with veena, sometime with flute, or sometime with a drum, damaru. Often shown in pairs, they are in pairs representing their joyous and musical nature. So they are gods of the lovers. Now Gandharvas are also seen in Jain tradition. They were also seen in Jain tradition, but little in different ways. Not as much as they are shown or as they are shown in the Hindus. In Jain tradition, they are slightly different. In Hindus, they were primarily celestial beings. But in Jain cosmology, as a part of Vyantara Devas, this Vyantara Devas is something that is intermediate heavenly beings. Jain texts classify heavenly beings into categories like Bhavanavasi, that is residential deities, Vyantaras, that is intermediate deities, and Jyotiskas, that is the Jyoti is the light. They were luminaries. And last one, that is the celestial gods, were Vaimanikas. So they were the celestial gods. Then Gandharvas belong to the Vyantaras class, along with Yakshas, Kinnaras, and Rakshasas. So slightly they differ from Hindu iconography. Like Hindus, in Jainism, they are associated with music, sound, and they are from the heaven, and divine melodies were by them, which also symbolizes in Jain art. Gandharvas sometimes appear in the temple phrases, not as independent object to be worshipped, but as a part of cosmic environment around the jinas. You will find them around jinas. They contribute to the aesthetic ornamentation of the temple, symbolizing celestial celebrations of the jinas enlightenment. So when jinas were enlightened, that was a celebration from the heaven for their achievement of the ultimate. Likely from the early medieval or Chalukyan Rashtrakutas influence, they were either paired, they are in the temples, they are in the Hindu temples, they are in the Jain temples also. They are usually found in celestial couples, so heavenly couples. They are not from the earth, from this existing world. What is the more thing? Absence of weapons, then serene expressions. They are very calm, quiet, very loving, charming. They have got musical instruments with them. In summary, Hinduism, Gandharvas are celestial musicians, mediators of the sound, love, attendants of the Indras. Being attendant of Indra, they were mediators of sound and love. But in Jainism, they are part of the cosmic classification of deities, that is Vyanantara Devas, contributing to the heavenly music and humor of the jinas. So these are the two differences If you have idea about the more differences, more iconographic details, kindly write in the comment. We are ready to add, delete, subtract or change.